One day in 1867, Mark Twain took the cruise ship Quaker and sailed to the Mediterranean. There was a young man named Charlie on the cruise ship. During a chat with Mark Twain, he mentioned that he had a gentle and beautiful sister Olivia, and he took out a photo. The beauty of the strange girl suddenly fascinated Mark Twain. As soon as the trip ended, Mark Twain followed Charlie into Charlie's house. Sure enough, Olivia's beauty and quiet personality completely conquered the 32-year-old writer. However, Olivia's father was disgusted with Mark Twain's habits of smoking cigars and drinking spirits, and was not satisfied with his premature involvement in social life. He even suspected that there was something wrong with Mark Twain's character. Therefore, Mark Twain's proposal was first opposed by his father. One evening, Mark Twain fell straight out of his carriage. Charlie's family gathered around him in horror and carefully carried him home. In this way, Mark Twain was able to temporarily live in Charlie's house and get care from Olivia. During the 3 days of contact with Mark Twain, she actually fell in love with this optimistic and humorous young man. Before leaving, Olivia's father had a private conversation with Mark Twain, hoping that he could come up with several lists of people who could guarantee his character. Mark Twain immediately wrote down the names and correspondence addresses of several people. A few days later, Mark Twain received an invitation letter from Charlie's family. Charlie's father handed him a stack of replies. Mark Twain gasped after reading the letter. It turned out that several friends said in their letters that he was addicted to alcohol and would always get drunk before he could sleep. They also said that he often played pranks when he was a child. Mark Twain was extremely embarrassed and blushed. "Who are these people? Don't you have a friend in the world?" asked Charlie's father. "Apparently not. Mark will be your Charlie's father stood in front of Mark Twain and said solemn, "Marry her. I knew you better than they do." Mark Twain was so surprised that he didn't know what to do. Yes, that's what he wanted. A collection of famous quotes by Mark Twain. The secret to success is to start. Whenever you find yourself siding with the majority, it's time to stop and reflect. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. You can't rely on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is certain. Courage is the resistance to fear, the mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. The only way to stay healthy is to eat things you don't want to eat, drink things you don't like, and do things you don't want to do. Get your facts first, then you can twist them however you want. Forgiveness is the scent of violets on the heels of crushing it. A man who carries a cat by its tail learns something he cannot learn otherwise. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. Lack of money is the root of all evil. Do the right thing. It will please some and surprise others. First, God created idiots. That's for practice. Then he made the school board. Go to heaven for the climate. Go to hell for the company. One of the secrets to success in life is to eat what you love and let the food fight inside. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer someone else up. What bothers me is not the parts of the Bible that I don't understand, but the parts that I understand. Denial is not just a river in Egypt. Don't go around saying the world owes you a life. The world doesn't owe you anything. It's here first. Actions speak louder than words, but not often. Basically, there are two types of people. People who get things done, and people who claim to have done things. The first group is less crowded. An individual's character can be learned from the adjectives he habitually uses in conversation. Among all animals, humans are the most cruel and the only animals that create happiness out of pain. Don't give up on your fantasy. When the illusion is gone, you can still survive, but even though you are alive, you are still dead. Always tell the truth so you don't have to remember what you said. Those who have good books but do not read them have no advantage over those who cannot read them. It is better to keep silent than to express yourself in a hurry. A loud voice doesn't prove anything. A hen that only laid one egg will often cluck as if it gave birth to an asteroid. The belated truth is like a horseshoe suddenly hitting the head. Oh, it hurts. It doesn't matter if you come across as stupid. Friendship is such a holy passion, so sweet, strong, and loyal. This quality can make a friendship last a lifetime, as long as you don't borrow money from the other person. Everyone is like a moon, unwilling to let others see their dark side. Mark Twain, American writer, November 30, 1835, April 21, 1910. Finally, please like and subscribe. Your support is my biggest motivation.